Becoming a pro gamer. Sounds like a massive task, but it's something I'm going to try throughout this season of Apex Legends, which is season 19. Why Apex Legends, you ask? Well, I was not bad at it back in the past. I used to stream it quite often, and I felt like I was pretty solid at the game. Plus, go back to season 10 of the game, I know, 9 seasons ago, I was in Masters, which was technically the highest rank in the game. Predator's the highest rank, be able to get top 750 on your platform. I'm not doing that, I don't have the time for that. So what I've tried to do throughout this journey is I tried to go from starting in Rookie, which is the bottom rank, going all the way through to Masters. I was soon to discover that it's much easier on paper because I didn't have teammates either. I was soloing this. But let's have a look at how my journey started. So basically starting out with the ranked in season 19, they put everyone back to the lowest rank, which was Rookie, and they'd have 10 placement games that would choose what rank you're in. I ended up getting to Bronze 2 after my 10 games because soloing was not fun, so I didn't get that high up. The only footage I really have for Bronze was me getting to Bronze 1, getting into my promotional matches to get promoted from Bronze to Silver. This was a big thing that I found out is a massive pain in the ass to get promoted from each rank, especially when you're soloing. So basically in each rank you have your own challenges to rank up, which they added this season because people were ratting and ranking up to the highest rank just by sitting in zone and getting placement. And the way they thought of combating that is by adding the challenges to players to rank up, which didn't work the way they wanted it to. So basically in your lower 3 or 4 ranks, you have actual challenges you can do besides from winning a game, but after that you have to win a game to get promoted. And in Bronze, you had to get a certain amount of kills and a certain amount of top 10 placements to rank up, but as you'll see here, I ended up actually winning a game to get promoted instead. So here comes Silver, which honestly, looking at Silver, it's pretty much the same to Bronze, you're still playing against the same players. But yeah, we have this long journey of just grinding and all of that. Had some pretty good games here and there, which I'll show a bit of footage of now. I want to just drop on these guys. Yep, we're dropping on them. We need to finish. There we go, we finished one squad. Yeah, we won. Oh fuck. Nah, I couldn't do anything. Tap, tap, yes! Yes! Lifeline! Yeah, get fucked! No. Oh no.
What's going on? Oh!
8 fucking kills. Actually the best fucking player in the game. But besides from that, it was just a gamble between what teammates you had that were good, or you'd have teammates that would just run into a full fight and just die, and that didn't really help. So I got to my promotional games in Silver, and the first time, didn't work out. So alright, I go in the second time, and didn't happen again. So, on my third time of trying to promote, on my first game in promotional matches, I finally promoted to Gold. I won, I'm in Gold. Took long enough, but we're in Gold again. And the same thing with Bronze and Silver, Gold has the same lobbies as well. You pretty much run into all the Bronze and Silver players in Gold as well. But one thing I didn't mention is because I started my rank grind when the new season came out and everyone was back to Rookie, that means I could play against terrible players, or I could play against players that were in Masters or Pred, which is a fucking pain in the ass. So you'll see in some games in Gold that I actually do pretty well. And then there were some games where I would get my fucking ass kicked. So I grinded my way through the ranks, and when I get to my promotional games again, just guess what happened. Just guess, I don't even need to say. Took me 3 times to promote. Woo! Go. Ash is low. Nice.
Go, boys. Well
I'm
played.
finally in plat. Let's fucking go. And it was very similar to Silver, where it took me 3 times of going through the promotional games to promote. But it was on my second game and the third time that I actually promoted. Which, hey, I didn't have to go through all 7 games again, so thank God. So I ended up getting to Platinum. And what happened this time when I got to Platinum? It got even harder. Basically, at this point, it was still fresh into the season. It was maybe about a week or 2 in. So all of the really good players had gotten to at least Platinum Diamond. So that's all the players I was running into, was all ex-Preds and ex-Masters players. So this time around, I was stuck at Platinum 4 for a long amount of time. It was until I finally got out of Platinum 4, where I started getting to Platinum 3, that I actually started to rank up pretty quick. I started to get the gist of how everything was, and I was getting used to playing against these Masters and Pred players. And then dumbass me, I did not record me getting promoted from Platinum to Diamond, because I kind of gave up on this video. And I'm sitting at Diamond today. Just won a game, 5 kills, 2 assists. So I have not touched ranked since I got to Diamond, because I kind of just gave up on it. I was kind of a bit sick of it for a while. I started doing these videos again, and I didn't really have much time to play Apex Ranked anymore. And now that I've tried playing recently, because I was working on this video, I couldn't find games. I could only get games if I was on 200 ping, and my intent's been much worse recently, so at the moment, it's up in the air. But the big question is, did I feel like I got much better when playing Ranked? Yes and no. I would say yes, because I'm playing a bit more of a competitive game mode and kind of trying to play for the zone and placement, but then again, kind of no as well, because I feel like the limited time game modes, which is the mixtape mode, actually really helps with other things like gun skill. So whilst I was actually playing ranked matches, sometimes I would shake it up a bit and play the mixtape mode, because in those game modes, I can just run into a fight and shoot. Doesn't matter if I die, because I just respawn in like 5 seconds. Which is one thing I would honestly recommend if you're going to play ranked and stuff, and you feel like your gun skill's lacking, or even if you're playing pubs and you feel like your gun skill's lacking, play the mixtape modes and just push fights. That's the way you'll get better. I even tried firing range during this time. I feel like firing range doesn't do that much, because you're just shooting dummies and they only move a certain way. They don't move like normal players do, where they're very sporadic and unpredictable. So there's really positives and negatives to playing ranked with how you're going to play and how you're going to improve yourself. It's very good for things like positioning and knowing zones and things like that. But as gun skill goes, because honestly in Apex you can get you and your teammates to places by using your abilities, especially with certain legends that really help you out. Speaking about that, as you may have noticed, I started off this video playing with Bangalore, which Bangalore overall is a very solid legend. She has a very good kit for every kind of scenario where you have your smokes to get cover or just block people off from places. You have the double time, so when you get shot at, you get your speed boost, so you can actually get out of a scenario much quicker. And her ultimate is really good for pushing a team or getting a team off you, since she's got the Rolling Thunder with the missiles. That shit's really useful. But when soloing ranked, I realized that I've got to be the support. So that's why I changed from playing Bangalore to Conduit. They're both good legends. It's just Conduit was very helpful for giving myself more health if I'm getting into fights, where I can just regenerate my shields, because I feel like I'm going to be the one that's most aggressive and putting myself in the places I want to be. I think Conduit overall was the better choice when soloing ranked, because if I'm in a fight and I'm in a shit situation, I can just get my shields back in like 3 seconds with her ability. It's that broken. But her ultimate's very similar to Bangalore's, where you can block people off, you can use it aggressively, but instead it's like a massive wall of like stuns that stun your health away, which is very, very useful. And her passive of being able to run faster if her teammates are further away is actually a lot more useful than what people think, because especially when I was soloing, sometimes you have teammates just running off on their own. So if you want to catch up to them and help them out, I could quickly catch up to them, because you get the same speed as Octane's Stim when you're looking at your teammates that are far away. It's broken. But that's the question. With about 3 weeks left in this season, will I get to Masters? Well, let me know if you want me to. As you may know, I'm working on YouTube full time now, so to have the time to do something like this is not easy, especially since I'm working on a big video at the moment, which is like a full TV series ranked. It'll be a bit hard to put in the time, but to be fair, when I was recording all this stuff, I was still working a full-time job. So, anything's possible. Like if this video does well, then I will do another part where I go from Diamond to Masters. Just let me know if you want me to do it. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please comment down below in the comments section what you thought about this video. And if you enjoyed the video and my videos in general, please subscribe. It does help me out a lot. Anyways, let's just get straight into the shoutouts. Massive thanks to Ash Crimson for supporting my channel license tier. Lastly, massive thanks to Victoria Huntley and Sam M1994 for supporting my Big Boss tier. you want to find out how you can get your name at the end of my videos, click the little Patreon logo at the screen at the moment, or click the little join button next to the subscribe button. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one.